Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's Monday, it's a randomizer day, as per normal. For the sake of the bit, let's do 1 stars and 3 stars, but no 2 stars this week, alright? Otherwise, normal settings. See what random team it generates for us. Okay, ooh, fundraising. Do not spend any cost at any point in this run. Alright then, that's an interesting one. Burn Ego Gift, we've got base Heathcliff, base Faust, G-Corp Gregor, based on Blade Lineage Yisong, and Grip Sinclair. A very interesting team, that's for sure. Well, I will build this team, and then let's get into the run itself, where we're gonna have to be as frugal as possible, to the point of not spending any cost at all. Alright, the team has been built. We got, the squad, alongside, random people for the sake of the Starlight benefit we get from Time Fuel Full Rest Meter. Egos selected, of course, all that sort of good stuff. And let's get into it. Need to remember no spending costs. I also actually made like the thing in the top left like incredibly small this time because it usually blocks something. I guess I should hide it though. You guys don't really need to see the team now. I'll make sure to do the order. Starting with Burnio Gifts, so we got the Burning Intellect and Pivot Logic Circuit. Not great, that's for sure, but that's fine. As far as the actual order goes, it's you, I think. Let me just double check. And, yeah, looks good. Alright, well, let's get into it then. No spending costs. I should probably pull the thing up and put it on screen so that I might remember. The word, of course, being might. It's something that you'd really think wouldn't be that hard to forget. Knowing me, I probably would. Yeah, okay, here it is. Whoops, should have done this before I started recording, but that's fine. Grab this. Increase the size a little bit, and there we go. Should work well. Right. Whoops. Yeah, interesting, I don't... Doing a run where you just do not spend cost is always a funny bit. Here's see exactly how it's gonna go, though. Because, like, especially in Mirror Dungeon 3, like, cost is such a huge part of, like, everything. Like, you need cost to get healing, you need cost to get most of the Ego gifts you got to refresh the shop, change skills, to upgrade Ego gifts. Like, we can still use Ego gifts, I guess, but we're not gonna have a lot of Ego gifts if you can't purchase them. Like, in your average run, probably, like, half or so of your Ego gifts are purchased, right? I think that's probably, like, a fair estimate. And usually they're, you're the good ones that your Ego gift, because they're the ones you actually choose instead of just being randomly forced into getting. Okay, Tassel. Not bad if we can pass it. Oh yeah, you got this. Trust. Darn. Unlucky, you lose 20 SP for that. He was our Blade Lineage ID, so he did have the best odds, but even the best odds aren't good enough sometimes, right? Okay, I mean, he's still gonna be doing fine here. We do have Grip Sinclair, so we can just self-destructive purge enemies to death. Need to be careful of his sanity and stuff, you know how it is. He just got 3 heads at negative 26 sanity. I see how it is. It took me a second to process, like, wait a second, did he just get 3 heads at negative 26 sanity? And yeah, he did. You know, fair enough. Some days it's like that. Isn't that right? We are also, like, going for the shop on this floor, but, like, we're not going to be able to do anything, so... More so just going to reduce the amount of fights we need to take, I guess. That's 3 out of 4 heads at negative 18 sandy or whatever he was at. Sure thing. You know, this is already... I'm starting to get the omen that this is not going to be a very good Grip Sinclair run, right? I think I burns to death. Nice. Exactly enough burn to kill him. By that I mean 1 burn. Yeah. We have Burnio gifts, but we don't have anything very good as far as Burnio gifts go, right? We've got one, so envy attacks inflict burn. That's the main thing we have here. We don't have any actual burn IDs. Envy attacks inflict burn, though. And if we kill an enemy who has burn, we get buffs. We got a couple envy attacks. Yeah, like we got that. Yeah, like that. Sure, that's good enough. Sorry, this is actually a fairly good attack for these guys, since they're weak to the Pierce. And you also get some healing shenanigans going, always nice. Get one of these passives active. Strife, I mean, this does nothing, right? Yeah, it's counter. Well, yours is more damage in one class. Sure thing. We'll get a 3 Lust Resonance for that. Oh yeah, speaking of Lust Resonance, Garden of Thorns Gregor. Looks cool. I'm kind of sad it can't actually change its own sin affinity, but I also understand that's kind of a strange theory effect. Also, for those who didn't pay attention to patch notes, I'm not doing a video on the week's patch notes because not a lot. But it does state that this does count as a Season 3 Ego, right? So make sure you get this Garden of Thorns Gregor Ego before the season ends. Otherwise, I mean, Season 3 Ego, so you're just gonna be able to shard it anyways. It actually doesn't matter that much, does it? I was thinking of Season 3 event Egos, but no. I think it's just gonna be paired with like the Battle Pass Ego, I think, if judging by what they said about it being a Season 3 Ego. Interesting enough, but yeah. Didn't need to do, I should probably do some grinding like today or tomorrow, something like that, right? Because, I don't know if I have enough boxes to be able to like shard it and then fully uptie it, right? Because Vobs are pretty pricey to uptie, and I'm gonna want to fully uptie it because it's a Vob. Yeah, because it's like very interesting. I guess its best use is Lust Resonance. I guess we're getting more Lust Resonance stuff, huh? Synergize with, you know, the... I guess just synergize with Grip Faust? I'm trying to think what else is Lust Resonance. Like, there's of course the 9-2 Egos. I did a run on one of the 9-2 Egos yesterday, yeah. Or on Faust 9-2, I should say. Both of them do benefit from Lust Resonances, though. And, like, you can always get resonances with things that aren't Lust itself. The issue is, Gregor have any IDs that's particularly faster? I know he doesn't have any IDs that are particularly fast. I can definitely say that. Does he have any IDs that are particularly slow, though? Because, like, there's not a way to guarantee that he's not going to be smack dab in the middle of the chain. Therefore, kind of ruining the chance of getting the absolute resonance of anything that isn't Lust if you're trying to use it. It's kind of rough. Kind of the reason why I was hoping it would be able to change its affinity for something, right? I don't think necessarily it needed to be like, oh, sin affinity is based on whatever, you know, the highest resonance is this turn. Could have just been something based on the Gregor ID, right? You know, like, oh, the skill 1, oh, the skill 3, something like that. Then you still could have had, you know, the ability to make it Lust, but also something else depending which Gregor ID, which would be very interesting. It's the kind of thing that would definitely impact, like, every single Gregor ID, you know, for the rest of time, but, like, that's kind of what you'd expect from a Vob Ego, right? Like, an additional Ego that does well at funding Blind Obsession is much better than an additional Ego that doesn't, right? Stuff like that, you know? I guess. Not exactly the most one-to-one comparison, but... you get what I mean, I think. I'm sure it's still gonna be cool. It's got a Rupture passive that's basically just the Ego gift. Sure thing. I guess, like... I guess if you're running with a Lust team, you're probably just gonna be, like, G-Corp or something. I'm trying to think about, like, what's good for Lust. Because I know... because Pirate and, Zwei don't have any Lust, so it's only 3-star that has Lust in the first place. Would be G-Corp. But you don't need to run an ID that has Lust to do it if you spam it up. We'll have to see what the Ego resource it costs to. That's also going to be a big thing. Like, if it is, like, actually like a mono Lust, like Vav or something, like if it's like, oh yeah, it costs 10 Lust resources, It would be stupid because we already have a mono lust ego because of Dawn Stew, but it would also just be insane in general, right? Probably shouldn't have had him do that check. He's probably the only one who could do this one. Yeah. 50-50 with Merceau. Nice, good job, Merceau. We get the Black Ledger, not that it matters too much. Oh, I'm still excited to see the... It's also Slash. I was so worried it was going to be another Pierce. It's Slash. That's good. We actually have a strong Slash Mass Attack now. It's been a long time since we've gotten a good Slash Mass Attack because we just do not have a good Slash Mass Attack ever. Like, we got, like, it's funny trying to think of good Slash Mass Attacks because, like, you can't because there's just none. As funny as that is, there really is just nothing. So, like, you got, you know, like, the 4th Match Flames. And, like, the Red Eyes, I guess. And out of those, the only ones that are... Like, half of those that are mass attacks are only mass attacks at Threadspin 4, right? Like, talking about, like, Threadspin 1 / mass attack. What do you have? You've got 4th Match Flame Yi-Song. The other 2 4th Match Flames are only 1 target. And you've got Red Eyes Open Ryoshu. Red Eyes Closed is 1 target. I think of other options. I guess, like, 9-2 Faust can be a mass attack based on the Lust Resonance. Riveting, you know, because everyone loves using that ego. What I'm getting at is just, it's been a long time coming to get a decent Slash Mass Attack. We also still have no idea what the Season 4 ego is going to be, so... maybe we'll see more Slash 2. Maybe it's time for, you know, the Slash season to come, right? We did just get some strong Slash egos because of the Blade Lineage event, but you could always get more. Okay, that one's countering, that one's evading. Lame. Actually, you can kill this guy, probably. Yeah. We'll do something like that. Or that, sure. That'll check out. We're just gonna ignore the one that's countering, because, I don't know, the chances we kill all of them this turn are not the highest anyways, so we'll just not take the counter damage. This turn is gonna be focused on finishing off some of these guys. Nice. Good tag team finisher. That good tails kill. Good heads. He still kills at least. And yeah, just these 2 left, so we should be able to cull these without too much of a worry. Get the Righteous Retribution too, so you know Dawn gets more damage after winning a clash. Not that she's getting the chance to clash here, but it's the thought that counts, as always. Upheaval is good damage, and it finishes them off. Nice. Okay. I guess we'll just go for the event because the rest stuff doesn't help us too much. We could fuse stuff, but we can't upgrade stuff. We need to get any U-gifts we can from, like, events and stuff that can do anything for us, right? It's a little bit limited. Just a little bit. Golden Apple. Let's save this up to start the purge, I think. Maybe better. We'll have plenty of time to use it, I'm sure. Yeah, focus on getting our sanity down a little bit. His sanity's a little too high. Did I take someone with the SP? Do I have base Honglu on this team? I think I do, and that's healing his SP, isn't it? Yeah, I'm fairly certain I've got base Honglu, which probably could explain some of my problems with him this run. It always happens. Every time I use Grips and Claire, I've got either middle Merceau or base Honglu, and it's just gonna be healing my sanity the entire time. Ruining my day. Yeah, that's based on... Well, fun. That's fine. It's you know, it weakens him a little. It makes him a little more stable, which is nice for, you know, stability. Bad for getting funny rolls, though, which is kind of what we want more so than stability. But that's alright. We're doing fine. Okay, but now we got a self-destructive purge. We're gonna want to one-side this anyways. Yeah. You win these? No, you can't? Alright, that's fine. This is good enough. We're just gonna do as much damage as we can here. You got A-tails, that's nice. Immediately broke the head, that's decent enough. More tails would have been nice, but it wasn't gonna happen. We do have his 9-2 equipped if we want to use it to make him lose a lot of sanity. Not a bad idea. I don't think we really need to right now. This is just the apple. Not really the scariest foe for us to go against, right? You get one-sided, but you're fine. And just have to go for the head this turn. Should work well. Yeah, get some burn off with the Galloping Skeleton. By that I mean one burn, I think. Because it's only a single point attack. What we're looking for, though, of course. Of course. We love that coerced judgment, keeping him at neutral sanity effectively. He lost 1 sanity this entire turn effectively. He gained 6 from the Honglu passive and lost 7 from that. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Once again, we're just gonna try breaking the head, and that's all we really care about, right? False Apple dies this turn, next turn. I don't know if we're doing enough damage this turn to kill it. Don't exactly have the strongest attack going for it. But, like, we've got some stuff that might do wonders, right? We get a little lucky. Like, heal turn's gonna do a lot, hopefully. Yeah, decent. I just expect this guy to be weak to slash, and I think it's because I'm getting it mixed up with Ebony Queen's apple mentally. There goes the head, you're immobilized, you're 5 HP. You'd actually died of burn. Never thought I'd see the day, did I now? Good job, though. Okay, this is some good stuff. I mean, we take Carmilla, probably. We can't... Actually, what does the prescript wording say? Do not spend any cost at any point. Okay, so we're not going to be able to upgrade these no matter what. We'll take Carmilla, then. Golden Urn could be funny to get more cost that we can't spend. Carmilla is an effect that helps us even if we can't upgrade it, though. Do we fight Jun? Why not? If we fight Jun, we get an Eco Gift. Simple as that, really. Could be something good. Potentially. Oh, we're also going to flank the rest of them. That'll be good damage. Back down. Yeah, some neutrals. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. You need to lose some sanity. Will you corrode from this? Potentially. That's kind of funny, though, so I'm gonna roll with it. Okay, he's just losing these. That's fine. He'll get slashed a little bit. He's a little weak to it. You get some paralysis next turn, but he's alive. And we lose a bunch of sanity with this, so that's good. And it does decent damage. It's neutral damage. They're neutral to blunt. Oh, that guy was already staggered, so they were fatal to it, but you get what I mean. Now you can corrode. Just fairly funny for the bit. Rotate. Oh, you didn't corrode. Okay, so the healing from Hong Lu goes first, right? Ah, that's cool then. Works out. Well, you've only got don't have too many allies left, so your counter doesn't do too much. Okay. Well, Faust gets countered. Not really the best person for it. Kind of hoping that Yi-Sung would get countered because he could resist it at least a little bit. That's fine. Okay, Heathcliff is exploded. I'm kind of getting what, I deserve, though, right? Yeah. This is what I get for going for the Jun fight. He's ratioing my entire team. No, you can't even go. You can fluid sack, I guess. I do have your fluid sack at thread spin 3. So it is a mass attack. Sure thing. Your only hope. You also corrode. Cool. Well, it's just he has died, isn't it? Yeah, that's why he's worse on Sandy than expected. Yeah, checked out. Okay, this does not do nearly enough. Cool. And now you get countered. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah. That happens. Is there a target condition? If we're to pay attention to the conditional, is this like a target lowest HP or something? I feel like it. Oh no, it's because of the. Oh, we didn't even go for Lost Resonance. Yeah, we're taking some damage. That's fine. We're alive. It's all down to you. Okay. We're gonna corrode 9-2. Okay, we staggered the random guy at least, but now we get countered. It's only a 2-coin counter though. And down we go though. Well, it's been a while since I threw really hard, but there it is, I guess. That was a catastrophe. I don't even think that is worth the modules. No, I'd rather save them. Well, it happens every once in a while, and you don't love to see it 'cause it's bad, but it's funny to see every once in a while, right? Well, we get our daily pulse, though. Maybe we'll get a 3-star thing to, help console our souls. Mersa. Wholesome. Let's see. Mail, and finally, what do we get from the Liu banner? Alright, nothing special, that's fine. That's fine, I don't know if I deserve anything special after that pitiful performance. Grip Sinclair, you tried your best. Don't click on Branch of Knowledge. 9-2, a little too funny. Here's the thing, if you're running Grip Sinclair, you really should just only run Impending Day usually, right? To minimize chances of killing all your allies, that sort of deal, for safety. But 9-2 just synergizes well with Grip, so oh well. Didn't expect things to go so poorly there, but I guess that's what I get for going for Jun, This is a warning. Be wary of the rules of the backstreets. Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.